Navigating the pitfalls of secular music with caution. The covert impact of secular music on our moral compass is profound yet often overlooked. This genre subtly shapes our perceptions of right and wrong, gradually altering our ethical landscape without our conscious realization, leading to a shift in societal norms. If you love our content, leave your comment and share our video. Through its lyrics, secular music frequently propagates materialism, embedding the notion that happiness and success are measured by material wealth. This relentless message serves to warp values, prioritizing possessions over character and relationships, and fostering a culture deeply entrenched in consumerism. Often, secular music glorifies substance abuse, painting it as a glamorous or necessary escape from reality. This portrayal can desensitize listeners to the dangers and consequences of such behaviors, influencing some to experiment or continue harmful habits under the guise of living the depicted lifestyle. The influence of sexual innuendos in secular music on young minds cannot be understated. These subtle messages contribute to the early sexualization of youth, skewing their understanding of relationships and intimacy. This exposure shapes their perceptions and behaviors in ways that can last a lifetime. Violence and aggression are normalized through secular music themes, embedding a tolerance for such behaviors in the fabric of society. This normalization can lead to increased aggression and a diminished capacity for empathy, subtly eroding the foundations of peaceful coexistence. Secular music often plays a significant role in shaping societal norms and values, veering them towards the negative. Its widespread appeal and accessibility mean it can infiltrate everyday life, subtly influencing the collective moral compass and altering perceptions of right and wrong. The repetitive themes of materialism in secular music lyrics contribute to a culture obsessed with wealth and possessions. This constant barrage of messages glorifying material success can skew priorities, encouraging listeners to value possessions over personal growth and community welfare. Glorifying substance abuse is another dark facet of secular music. By presenting drug use and excessive drinking in a positive light, these songs can desensitize listeners to the dangers and consequences of such behaviors, leading to an increase in risky activities among impressionable audiences. The prevalence of sexual innuendos in secular music has a profound impact on young minds, shaping their perceptions of relationships and intimacy in unrealistic ways. This can warp their understanding of consent and respect, setting the stage for unhealthy attitudes towards sex. Violence and aggression are normalized through themes embedded in secular music, influencing listeners to view these behaviors as acceptable or desirable. Such content can desensitize individuals to violence, potentially increasing aggression in society and eroding the foundation of peaceful coexistence. Secular music often captivates with its catchy beats and alluring lyrics, yet it can distract from meaningful personal and spiritual growth. The constant bombardment of materialistic and superficial themes shifts focus from inner development to external pleasures, undermining deeper fulfillment. The search for positive messages in the vast ocean of secular music can feel daunting. Many tracks emphasize fleeting joys over lasting virtues, challenging listeners to sift through the noise to find tunes that uplift rather than degrade the human spirit. Secular music's portrayal of relationships often skews young minds' perceptions, setting unrealistic expectations. Love is frequently depicted as either an endless party or a battlefield, neglecting the nuances of mutual respect, commitment, and genuine connection that form the foundation of healthy relationships. The risk of adopting unrealistic life perspectives is amplified by secular music that glorifies a lifestyle out of reach for the average person. This can lead to dissatisfaction and a constant striving for more, instead of appreciating the present and finding joy in simplicity. A steady diet of secular music that lacks empathy or compassion can numb listeners to the realities of human suffering and the importance of community. It promotes a self-centered worldview, where the pursuit of individual pleasure eclipses the collective good and the vital practice of empathy. The power of music extends far beyond simple entertainment. It has a profound ability to shape our identity and self-image. Secular tunes, with their wide reach and deep influence, often craft the lens through which we view ourselves and our place in the world. The dilution of traditional and moral values is a pressing concern as secular music continues to permeate our culture. Its pervasive messages often challenge long-held beliefs, leading to a societal shift where the lines between right and wrong blur. Critical listening skills have never been more essential. In a landscape dominated by secular music, discerning the messages and intentions behind the lyrics can safeguard our mental and moral well-being. This conscious approach allows us to filter the noise and embrace content that enriches us. The desensitization to important social issues is an unintended consequence of repetitive exposure to secular music's often superficial themes. As listeners, we risk becoming numb to the realities around us, prioritizing entertainment over empathy and awareness. Secular music's focus on fame and wealth starkly contrasts with teachings of humility and contentment. This relentless pursuit depicted in lyrics can skew our values, encouraging a chase for material success at the cost of spiritual and personal fulfillment. Secular music's language often mirrors societal shifts, influencing public discourse and interaction in profound ways. Lyrics that prioritize materialism and self-indulgence can erode the fabric of respectful communication, pushing the boundaries of what is considered acceptable in everyday conversations. The role of secular music in commodifying culture is undeniable. As artists become brands and music videos serve as advertisements, the line between art and commerce blurs. This shift not only changes how we consume music but also how we perceive cultural value. Navigating the enjoyment of secular music while maintaining moral and ethical considerations presents a unique challenge. Listeners are tasked with discerning the messages that align with their values, a process that requires critical thinking and self-awareness to avoid internalizing harmful narratives. Parents and educators play a crucial role in shaping how young people engage with secular music. By fostering open dialogues and guiding them toward critical listening, they can help young listeners develop the tools to engage with music thoughtfully, discerning its impact on their values. The search for uplifting and morally sound music alternatives is more than a personal journey, it's a collective movement towards positive change. By supporting artists who promote positive messages, consumers can influence the music industry's priorities, encouraging a shift towards content that uplifts and unites. The historical context of secular music reveals its evolving impact on society. Originally, it served as a reflection of cultural and social dynamics. Over time, its influence has expanded, intertwining with social movements and echoing the zeitgeist of each era. Secular music not only shapes our auditory landscape but also influences fashion, language, and lifestyle choices. It acts as a cultural barometer, reflecting and sometimes dictating trends. This symbiotic relationship between music and societal norms continues to evolve, demonstrating music's powerful role in cultural formation. Fostering an environment where spiritual and uplifting music thrives involves creating spaces that encourage reflection and positive messages. Communities and individuals alike bear the responsibility of supporting artists and genres that promote wholesome and enriching content, nurturing a countercurrent to mainstream secular influences. Personal accountability in music consumption necessitates making conscious choices. It involves recognizing the impact of lyrics and themes on our mindset and behavior. By opting for music that aligns with positive values and messages, listeners can contribute to a healthier mental and emotional state. Engaging with secular music consciously and responsibly paves the way forward. It requires a balanced approach, understanding its cultural significance and critically analyzing its content. This conscious involvement ensures that music continues to be a source of joy without compromising moral, ethical, and often spiritual standards. We have to be very aware when we listen to music. Just as it can edify, it also has the power to destroy. So will we always reflect what we hear? Is it for me or my children? If you liked our content, enjoy and subscribe to our channel. God bless you forever.